y'all. We back like a bad habit. You better grab it. If you can't grab it, don't grab it. I don't know what that means. My bad. But look, we double upload Jay today. If I may have y'all attention for the next 20 minutes, please. I would love that. I would greatly appreciate that. Now, I love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support that y'all been giving me on all these videos that we've been doing. As of right now, channel is booming. I'm almost at 500. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the 500 special, but we're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's joining me on this journey, watching, coming back every day. I be looking at these analytics and I don't know, man. I be like, damn, like, y'all fuck with me, but like every time I look at it, the numbers just keep going up. And like I say, it's not even about the numbers. It's never been about the numbers. But I just wanted to goddamn thank y'all for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? With all that being said, man, let's go ahead and get to these videos, man. I'm ready. Let's do it.
15.
Alright, 15 scary videos you won't forget.
Get Out, published by Ratatat MC channel in October of 2021 and originally posted to Twitter by @HAYATIJTS.
Why are they so skinny?
This is the creepiest witch who ever appeared on camera. The video shows an old woman in tattered clothing with long gray hair moaning on the ground of her shack. Her face is what's so scary about this. You can't make out any features but a great
Is that motherfucker eating people? Oh Lord, that's a dead body right there, Oh my God.
For a mouth.
Oh, it's 3 dead bodies.
As this brave woman steps away, the witch springs out from her shack, crouched down low. She crawls creepily on all fours across the ground toward the woman. The woman appears to be doing some martial arts toward the witch, preparing to defend herself. The witch then gets the better of her, casting a spell her way. This throws the woman on her side, and she sounds like she's choking, but she rights herself.
I want to pause it so bad.
The witch then casts another spell, throwing her back.
You about to piss me off.
The woman is
Chills, you about to piss me off.
The witch may have won this battle, but will she win the next? I guess it's this woman's decision if she'll ever return here again.
Bro.
Number 14.
The fuck you get hit with?
Stuck and Scared.
Expelliarmus?
A YouTuber named CTV911 is on his way to see the new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
When the crowded mall elevator abruptly stops, leaving him stuck with other worried passengers. I can't exactly tell for sure, but I think one of them might be trying to force the doors open here, maybe to get more air into the elevator. Watch this part and let me know what you think they are trying to tell him not to do.
Stop. You gotta stop. Hey, anybody out there? It's getting unbearably hot in here. Try the phone again to let them know someone's going down.
I could only imagine what would have happened if he had managed to actually get the doors open. After about 9 minutes, one of the passengers breaks down and has a full-blown panic attack.
You don't have a medicine at all? They covered up with a surgery.
It isn't until 40 minutes later that help finally arrives. Firefighters can't get the doors open, so they have to bust in through the top of the elevator. Their welcome entrance nonetheless sends shrapnel down on the waiting crowd.
Bro, sorry about that. Cats, bro.
Yeah, we don't want it.
They somehow squeeze a ladder into the elevator and send everyone up one by one. The YouTuber misses his movie, but is glad he no longer has to spend another moment stuck in that cramped space.
Oh Lord, boy.
Number 13.
I would have hated that.
Humanoid encounters.
I'm claustrophobic.
Oh my God. God.
But chill, bro.
Richard Griebnick recorded this creature from inside
I can't
his
see
home
it, bro.
over the summer of 2017.
I can't see it,
He is
bro.
on the phone calling a friend named Mike for help.
My
while a
screen
large,
so
hunched-over
ass,
white
bro. I need a new
humanoid prowls
computer,
around
bro.
his backyard. The gargoyle, as Richard describes it, seems to sniff the
I
air
can't
from time
see
to time,
nothing.
almost as if it can
I'm gonna have
detect
to wait till
someone's
I upload the
presence
video and
nearby.
watch it
It
back.
certainly has the build of a predator, but for some
Fuck,
reason
I
it
hate
seems
this
hesitant
computer.
to move forward. If you were wondering why Richard
It's all
would call
coming
his
in due
friend
time,
instead
though.
of the
It's coming in due
police,
time.
I was
Just-
thinking the same question,
just gonna have to
but
deal
soon
with
it
it now.
becomes clear that Mike knows how to handle this situation better than anyone.
Oh my god, I see it. Oh no, brother.
The humanoid creature convulses as Mike unleashes a string of
You know what that motherfucker look like? It look like a monster from Amnesia.
words in an
No
ancient
cap.
sounding language I have never heard before. If you recognize
What
what
the
is being
fuck?
said here and can translate, please let me know.
Is it suited
After
back?
Mike is finished speaking, the
Please don't do
creature
no crazy
stalks
shit.
off into the forest where it came from. The event looks very convincing.
No,
I
it
wish
don't.
that Richard could have zoomed in a little more so we could have gotten a closer look. If this is real though, then he was probably way too scared to worry about camera work. So I definitely understand and still fully appreciate what he was able to record. Number 12. Animal encounters. A small kayak is completely dwarfed by an enormous shark that's not too far away. The shark begins to turn towards the kayaker and make a pass at them. Though it's unclear whether the shark was hungry or just curiously investigating its surroundings. Either way, the uploader of this video estimates the shark to be over 40 feet long based on the average size of a kayak. Sometimes being deep
think I'll
underwater
bleed
can make
somewhere,
objects
y'all.
look much bigger than they really are. However,
Blood
here
all
you can
over my
see that
leg
the shark
and
is
my
close
bed.
enough to the surface for its fin to break
Whatever,
the
though.
water, so its size is not being exaggerated at all. From what I understand, sharks don't usually come to the surface unless
This
they
is
see
definitely
something
fake.
of interest, so maybe it really
That's a
was
big-ass
going to
shark,
eat the
though.
kayaker. I'm not sure about the geographic location of this video, but it
Megalodon.
appears to have been taken from some sort of helicopter, perhaps one belonging to the National Coast Guard of whichever country is claiming these waters as its territory. Unfortunately, the video ends before we get to see the kayaker's fate. Of course, this uploader could just be skilled at video editing. Let me know what you make of this one.
It's definitely video.
Number
editing, nigga.
11.
You know that.
Whispers of spirits. Next time you're wandering through a forest, look out for the trees. They might just be hiding duppies. Posted to YouTube by Javahan Ferguson in January of 2020.
Man.
This video purports to show proof of a duppy caught in a tree. What's a duppy? Meaning ghost or spirit. The concept originated in Central Africa. Caribbean folklore in particular grasped onto the supernatural nature of the duppy. Many residents in fact claim to have seen them. The malevolent spirits appear most often at night and are meant to haunt the living. In the video, the so-called duppy woman appears to somehow be perched atop a tree. She is waiting to someone or something beyond. If not something supernatural, how is this woman managing to stand or float atop a tree like this?
Green
If she is a
screen.
duppy, what imaginable malice does she intend to induce? Number 10.
What can they do? You ain't-
Stalked encounters. A YouTuber named Michael Luzzi returns to Split Rock Road in New Jersey. To his car, he claims a person once stood behind him and disappeared down a creepy old country trail.
He probably
They see a
drive a
light
Z.
that looks like it could be coming from one of their phones or something. Except there's a second light way higher up.
Oh shit.
Yo, what the heck?
So like,
I don't think they belong to a radio tower or any
They're
other type
blinking
of
and shit.
utility service because approximately 4 seconds later, the lights seem to move to the right of the tree. The eerie phantom lights return at 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Watch this part and give me your best rational explanation as to what this is, because I haven't even a guess. And less than a minute later, they see something way worse than lights, something that sends them running back to the car.
I don't know, that noise is definitely coming from over here somewhere. Oh, so what the f?
The faint outline of a person materializes against the dark backdrop of nothingness.
What the
They do
fuck?
happen to be hanging out with a third friend, who is wearing dark clothes though, so while it could be him, For some reason, I seriously doubt it. Number 9.
That was him, bro. Now that they showed that nigga, that was him.
CCTV.
That was him
This
for
ghost
sure.
is an art thief. Jeff believes he's captured poltergeist activity on camera. I'll let him explain.
You might say poltergeist activity. We've been having a lot of problems here at the house. Things moving. I've had a kitchen table dragged from my dining room into my kitchen.
Damn.
Never can get it on camera. Well, I finally got...
The proof is in the details. Watch the painting to the left carefully.
Oh shit, I see it.
And
Damn,
there
you
it
seen
goes.
that shit fly into
Nothing
it?
near it. Nobody. I was in the back room, actually on the phone with my wife at the time, and yeah, you'll see that an orb go through there.
The painting falls slightly after hanging in the spot unmoved for a decade. While I'd like to see additional footage of the poltergeist activity in this home, this is certainly a convincing start. Number 8. Puzzling security footage. This ghost video from a bus station in Sydney, Australia has everyone
What's
convinced
up with
it's
Australia,
real.
cuz?
Even the
Half of
camera
all these
equipment
videos
itself,
you be seeing
a
is from
shadowy
Australia.
mist floats across the
Y'all
upper
got
right
some ghosts
monitor,
out there,
and soon
boy.
motion tracking equipment puts a bright orange box around it to confirm. It eventually floats off the monitor, at which point it should show up on the other monitor to the left, but nothing appears. The motion sensor tries to track it for a bit longer and then gives up. It
What?
has simply vanished.
What? No,
Numbers
bro, I didn't see
appear,
nothing.
at which point it should show up on the other monitor to the left, but tracking equipment puts a bright orange box around it to confirm. It eventually floats off the monitor, at which point it should show up on the other monitor to the left, but nothing
shit, I see
appears. The motion sensor tries to track it for a bit longer and then gives up. It has simply vanished. Number 7. Shadows in motion. A real demon sighting is caught on camera according to an uploader named Esoteric Boy. A dark shadow haunting his room. He lightens the photo to reveal a tall, mysterious figure with horns. Strangest of all, the alleged demon has a goat-like face and no reflection in the mirror. Considering he has editing software, I think this could possibly be photoshopped.
I cannot
But if
see
not,
nothing.
then it's time never to go into the room again.
I don't
Number
see no
6.
hood. I mean, yeah,
Food for
horns.
thought. This video will have you questioning how safe your food is if you live with roommates. Basically, a woman in South Carolina was caught on hidden camera, opening up the fridge and spraying select items with window cleaner. At first, it looks like she might simply be cleaning a dirty spot on the shelf, but when she takes a container out that still has food in it, gives a few good sprays, and then puts it back, it becomes clear that she is tampering with food. Since there is a hidden camera
the
in the
fuck,
first
man?
place, I'm guessing she has been
Hell
doing this for a
no.
long time, or at least long enough to make her roommate suspicious. She even almost notices the camera at approximately 1 minute into the video, but seems to shrug off the sensation of being watched. When faced with the evidence, she was put in a first offenders program and faced no time. Do you think this is fair based on the video, or should she have gotten a harsher
Bro,
punishment?
You spraying people shit
Number
with window
5.
cleaner, cuz. Get your ass up
Haunted
out of
house
here.
mysteries.
No way.
Some rather unexplained paranormal activity was caught on video when a ghost hunter by the name of Tracy puts their camera on the floor of a haunted house, one of the many haunted places in an unnamed ghost
Here we
town
go, bro.
they're exploring all
Here
alone.
we go, bro. That noise ain't help, cuz. You ain't need to do all that.
Soon, strange noises are heard as a shadow figure slowly plays against the wall. This might be an actual shadow figure, or someone walking across the window to create the appearance of one. The noises make sound like they could be special effects played from a speaker.
That's what I'm saying. That motherfucker
Number
said,
4.
wah, 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 wah.
Strange noises. A YouTuber named Johnny Paranormal decides to also go into the infamous Aokihara forest. He boosts the sound of his microphone to capture every paranormal sound, and he is surprised at what he records. For example, tell me if you hear a demonic growl here. Or a quick coughing noise here despite Johnny Paranormal being all alone. Or a
I
second
heard that
person
and I heard the
quietly
last one,
whispering
but the
the
last
word
one sounded
help.
like a cough too.
How's this?
These creepy sounds continue to follow him
I
throughout
didn't-
the entire
I didn't
video,
hear
which is
nothing.
roughly an hour and a half long. I think that's way more editing than most people would be willing to put into a fake video, so I think there's a strong possibility that this is
surprised,
real.
nigga.
What's especially concerning is this demonic noise that follows him wherever he goes.
Oh my.
It's saying my battery's going flat. Again.
If Johnny Paranormal really was surrounded by the supernatural, then I hope nothing followed him out of the forest. Number 3.
Number 3.
Creepy encounters everywhere. If there was a soundtrack to your nightmares, it would probably sound like this.
We seen this already.
Trapped entities. One creepy video shows us nature can be just as cruel underwater as it is above
look at that.
ground.
Look at that fish.
A YouTuber named Trendy Outdoorsman is exploring the ice with his brother when they look down and find a really bizarre sight. A frozen bass is somehow sticking half out of the pond. They post a picture online, and after getting a huge response, the two return to the spot to make a video. When they carve it out, their discovery gets even weirder. The fish is trapped in the jaws of a large pike. Trendy Outdoorsman thinks the pike couldn't eat the bass and floated to the top. From there, it must have floated through an old ice fishing hole, which then resealed.
What
I
the
have no
fuck?
alternative explanation, so I agree with this theory. But I was wondering if there were any other theories as to what could have caused this freak.
But that fish just wanted to eat. It killed itself because he couldn't fit. That's
Frozen fish
crazy.
incident to occur
What
while
the
solo
fuck?
trekking in the forest. YouTuber Furry Psycho captured a terrifying creature on camera, shared by YouTube channel Breakman. This
Come on,
video
look.
is trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. Watch as the cameraman scans the trees.
Itu dia.
I mean, you ain't gotta watch for him to scan nothing. It's right there.
Talinya udah lepas.
A robed figure is watching him, its arms wrapped tightly in its robe. At first, the creature appears to be faceless with a hood, but as the cameraman gets closer to the mysterious figure, you can make out indistinct features and white hair.
Beberapa detik saja kayaknya.
Bruh,
Dan perubahannya
if you look,
bisa
bruh, it look like a
bisa teman-teman
mask.
lihat sendiri.
And somebody's
Ini
face is
saya baru
under
banget.
it.
Saya agak
The
Like,
figure also appears to
let's
be
say I took
still
the
at
blanket and put it
first,
over
but
my
from
face.
another
That's what that
angle,
shit look
it looks
like.
like it's moving. What might this creature be?
This looks like the legendary Jehovah Ghost as a pocket church to the funeral shroud. So there's no. Alright, I ain't get to read it. All the
asli
way. Say that.
menetes
I see it though.
itu di kain kafannya.
This does look quite realistic to me, but I'll have to see its hopping skills to be made a true believer. Either way, if I saw this thing while walking in the forest, I'd turn around and never come back. I've got a challenge for you.
What's the challenge?
Since you've made it this far, why not like this
Alright, skipping this part. Already did all that. Let's
counter
do it.
experiences? Number 1. Stranger encounter experiences. A YouTuber named Manny Motard is riding his motorcycle through the city when a random person mocks him in the intersection by pretending to grab 2 imaginary handlebars.
This nigga,
When Manny checks his rear cam,
This
he
nigga
is surprised to
trolling.
see the man wildly chasing after him. The pursuit continues for over a full city block. Exactly what the stranger's intentions are remains
what a
unclear,
damn full
but
city
it's
block,
obvious that this
bruh.
complete stranger is trying to
And he
chase
ran-
them down one
he
way or
ran
another.
back. He ran
He
back on the
doesn't look to
sidewalk
be in
at
his
the
right
end.
mind, so
Bruh,
it's a
what
good
y'all
thing
on?
Manny got away.
What y'all on? Y'all, we might do that for the 500 special. Alright, y'all. Alright, so that's the end of today's video, man. Listen, these I'm sorry if these videos were boring. I'm sorry if I didn't have enough energy for y'all today, man. I'm tired. Work kicking my ass, bro. But I gotta keep this shit going. I'm getting a new cord for my microphone so I can make sure that quality for our videos will be 10 times better. And I'm thinking about what camera I want to get, guys. I want to get something good for y'all. So, we'll figure it out. In the meantime, love y'all. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Peace.